Yeah, big. Talk your shit.
What's going on with it, Hive? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Today we got a clip from Tyrin Turner. He did a podcast interview, and it looks like he was upset about his role in Belly. Now, I don't know who I'm talking about. You guys remember this guy. He's the guy with the banana, and he was just like, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? He definitely stood out. His role stood out. He was a great villain in Belly. But apparently he was offered the role originally of DMX role, Tommy. And Hype Williams took that role away as DMX star began to rise. Check out the clip.
But it also was real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, yeah, a banana.
A banana.
Yeah.
That's about the banana. Yeah. That nigga had the banana.
So what happened was, I met Hype Williams. I did Mary Jane video for Scarface.
Yeah.
And so then Hype was like, I got this movie called Belly. I want you to be DMX character. This is what he. So originally he was like the DMX character, but DMX wasn't out then. He was just like that's what he wanted. And so then a few months later, he was like, we got this dude named DMX. He the next from New York.
Yeah.
It's a New York movie.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna
It was
go
perfect.
in that. Yeah.
Like you talking about authenticity.
Yeah, so he said he's gonna go in that direction. It was cool. At first I was irritated because I'm like, you said you wanted me to whatever.
I'm your word.
Yeah, but he went another direction with DMX, rest in peace. And so he was like, but I got, this other character, and I was like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? It was the Rico character, but he didn't have all the things going on with him.
Yeah.
So I was mad that I didn't have to. I'm young, I'm mad I didn't get the character that I wanted.
Right.
So I'm like, man, I'm finna fuck this movie up. I'm just gonna fuck the movie up. I'm gonna have some glass. I'm gonna put on some glasses. I'm gonna be the worst.
Whoa!
I'm gonna be the worst country snitching dude that I could ever be. But I'm thinking I'm sabotaging the movie.
Nigga, you would add so much flavor to that bitch.
But Doug, CJ, I'm thinking I'm irritated. I don't like it. I'm thinking that I'm just gonna fuck the movie up. Man, it would
Iconic.
It would iconic. I'm like, man, I couldn't even fuck up when I wanted. I got this.
Now that's funny. He definitely played an iconic and memorable role with that banana. I'ma drop a dime on that nigga. Okay, so it looks like Nelly and Ashanti are officially back together. They have been spotted out on a date. They went to fight night last night. They were hand in hand, sitting next to each other. And I think the fans are really excited about this. We kind of got a hint that they were going to be getting back together when they did their performance together a few months back. And, he was grinding up on Ashanti and she was enjoying it. They were definitely flirting on stage. It looked like Nelly had got a little excited a little bit. But, I think the fans are super excited about Nelly and Ashanti getting back together. So the comments started flooding in, and we had Shad Moss, aka Bow Wow, jump into the comments, and he says, "Yo Mo, I know we're not seeing eye to eye right now either, really, but from little bro to big bro, stop playing and marry this woman, bro. Like, you 50 years old, sit your old ass down. This is your queen." And I think everybody definitely agrees, like, come on, Nelly, like, stop wasting Ashanti's time. She's not had any children or anything like that. She's had a few relationships outside of Nelly, of course. But, it's just obvious that you guys still like each other. Go ahead and do the right thing this go round. Okay, next I wanted to talk about Tyrese, and so apparently he has a court date coming up on Tuesday, the 25th, and he is asking for Ben Crump and Martin Luther King III to meet him in the courthouse. Now, it seems though as though he has a beef with the judge, and I think he is really messing up his case because he keeps picking with this judge before this court date, and it doesn't look like it's going to be able to fall in his favor. Sure, he is asking some of these prominent black leaders to come in and step in and help him, but at the same time, I'm not sure that this is the right move to be making, and to be, talking about the judge online, on your live and stuff like that. So I'm really not too much sure of what, Tyrese is complaining about. He has to pay $10,000 in child support, which honestly, I think that is pretty reasonable, being that, I would assume that the child lives in LA, somewhere close to where he lives, and that he will want the child to be accustomed to, the lifestyle that they're used to having. It would be weird to, be with mom and basically be kind of broke, and then you go to dad's house and it's like rich land. And it also just sounds like Tyrese is upset that this lady or these women that he's had babies with don't want to work. But I beg to differ when it comes to raising a child and running a household. It definitely is a 24-hour job, even if your child is off into school. You get maybe about 5 to 6 hours to yourself. You're lucky if you get a few loads of clothes done, you clean up a kitchen, and you get time to actually meditate and exercise. How dare you? It makes no sense. And then of course the children come home, you have to go pick them up, and you have to do dinner, and you have to prepare, homework, and do hair and bath and reading, and it's back all over again with the cycle the next day. So I beg to differ when he goes off about this whole working thing. I don't think that $10,000 is a lot for a child in LA, especially if they're going to private schools and different things like that. You got private schools, and of course they want to be accustomed to where they're, what they're around. And, if they're going to private schools, that means them other kids are wearing, whatever name brand and labels that they wear in those circles. So it just, I don't know, it's not adding up. But listen to his story. I'm going to post his entire live just separately from this video so that you guys can check it out. Also, during his live though, you had Corey Hardrick come in and basically say he was supporting him, and there was one fan that just told him dude, you need to back off and mind your business because you got a lot going on in your family. I thought that was hilarious. But let me know what you guys think down below. Do you think $10,000 is too much? Tyrese has had those big time movies. Do you think that's too much for his ex-wife? Let me know what you think down below.
Family, attorney Benjamin Crump, to join me. I am asking Ambassador Andrew Young, the ex-mayor of Atlanta, and one of my nearest beloved brothers and friends, to meet me. I'm asking Martin Luther King III, my brother, to meet me in the courthouse. That's what I want. And I want this man to do exactly what he's there to do on that bench, according to the law. That's all. You know what else I'm going to ask? I'm going to ask all of the other judges and anybody who can step in and help me out to do a specific review. Pull up all the transcripts for every father that Judge Farmer has ever had to be on the bench for. And I want you to pull up the transcripts and really pick up and point out his conduct. Friend and my
Just know when you roll with a nigga like me, there's no limit, baby. So if you've never been, girl, I would just love to take you there.